All right, all right. What's good, people? It's your boy Clan, the Spurs fan. Let's just chat a little bit. There's not much Spurs news out right now, so I just figured maybe, hey, let's just go live, talk about whatever subject you guys want to talk about, and just leave it at that. But I did want to put up a video because I'll be honest with you, last couple days, as far as the stuff that's been happening, or last 24 hours, it's been rough on you, boy. It's been rough. So I want to just kind of clear my mind, hopefully clear some of you guys' minds, um, and just talk some Spurs basketball, man. What's up, bro? Any news on opening night for Spurs? Not that I know of. Hey, Clan. What's up, Jazz? What's going on? Roberto said, "Yeah." Anything on Melo? No, I haven't heard anything on Melo. I posted a thing about Melo that CG heard something about Melo, and everyone took that, and I guess rightfully so. Everyone took that as me saying that the Spurs are gonna go after Melo or something. I never said that. Put this down. It's weird. By the way, I just moved like all my stuff to. I just moved all my stuff to Murray State. So yeah. So right now I'm in my parents' exercise room, I guess, and yeah. Sorry, I don't know what just happened. Yeah, I just moved all my stuff. I don't know if you heard this part. I moved all my stuff to Murray State because I'm gonna be going to Murray State to work on my masters. And yeah, so right now I'm in my parents' exercise room. But I'm not officially moving Murray State until like what, a week and a half. So I'm gonna be in this room. Any Spurs trades or rumors? I haven't heard anything. I'm just in here so you guys can bring up some topics and we can talk about it. John Morant, Murray State, yeah, yeah, where John Morant went. Mm-hmm. Yep, John Morant, Murray State, for sure, for sure. Let's see. I heard that someone said that LA is getting traded for Kevin Love. I don't know. That might have just been a rumor. I also heard people talk about it, but I don't think that's a thing. Who are the Spurs going after? I haven't heard us going after anyone. Finally alive. No way Spurs and me. Wait, what? No way Spurs and me. I don't get it. Am I tripping? I'm tripping. So if the money was right and it worked in our favor, what would you think of the Spurs getting DeAndre Jordan? I think that would be amazing, but I don't see how the money could be right. But you're saying hypothetically, would I want DeAndre Jordan? Of course, I would want DeAndre. I don't know why you wouldn't really want DeAndre Jordan on your squad with when you're the Spurs. I mean, a lot of us saying that we don't have a center and we need a center. Here's my thing, because I was listening to, hopefully he's in here, hopefully he comes in here. I was listening to a Bucking Spurs podcast, which I featured on this podcast a few times, and he mentioned um, Luka Samanic starting. And at first, I thought that was kind of crazy. I was just listening to it driving. I was listening to it, and then I thought about it for a while, and I said, "Yo, that would be a risky thing that Spurs are not going to do." But that wouldn't be a terrible idea if you started Luca, even him being this young and being inexperienced. Just throw him in the fire. I don't think it would be terrible. I think it would only help him. And who knows, going to the NBA, he might turn out to be like a Luka Doncic. I don't know. But I mean, he has that skill set that we're looking for. If he could go at that four position and be a shooter, limit his role, that would be pretty nice. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a thought. Just a thought. He brought it up, and I said, "Hey, that's not a crazy. I mean, it was a crazy idea, but the more you think about it, the more it might make sense." Luca does need to bulk up. Yeah, he wouldn't need to bulk up, but I mean, if you just throw him in the fire right now and just have him as like a stretch big, I mean, and don't use him as a lot of post moves, I don't know. He might be okay. He's good off the dribble. I don't think there's any power forwards that could probably guard him that well. I mean, he's very hard to guard. I don't know. Just a thought. Just throwing it out there. Will it happen? Heck no. It wouldn't happen at all. um, we don't have enough minutes to spread to start Luca right now. If we start, oops, sorry. If we start like Damare or Rudy, won't have minutes. That's true. That's very true. It was just a thought to try to minimize this big man rotation issue we're having because I mean Damari Carroll and Rudy Gay, neither one of them are power forwards at all. I mean they can run power forward, but you know you go against a good power forward, they're gonna be in some trouble. I mean Rudy Gay could do nothing with Paul Millsap, which was crazy to me, but he didn't do well versus Paul Millsap. And Paul Millsap is he's a straight up power forward, but Paul Millsap isn't even like strong. You know what I'm saying? Rudy Gay couldn't handle him, so I'm just throwing it out there. You know, I don't know, but who's to say Luka would be able to handle him either? I guess. So I guess that wouldn't really make sense. Dang, I'm trying to move my foot. Let's see. What do I think about signing Vince Carter to a 1-year deal? I, I like Vince, y'all, but I wouldn't care too much if we got Vince Carter. Um, I guess my thing with Vince Carter, as far as if we got him, he's a veteran leader for sure. But we already have so many veteran leaders on the team, and maybe it'll be a little different if Vince Carter. And this isn't a slap at Vince Carter. I mean, it's just a situation. Dude got heart for real. But if Vince Carter had championships, maybe I would consider it like, okay, let's get some champions on this team. But Vince Carter is better for a team that's extremely inexperienced with not much ring history, where he can come in and kind of help the young guys develop. Spurs got a lot of guys they can go to for that right now. I mean, you got Patty, who's won a championship. You got Belly, but I don't know how vocal Belly is with the young guys. But you have Tim Duncan now coming back. And Tim Duncan was at all these practices. You got David Robinson you can speak to. You know, I just wouldn't do it. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. It wouldn't be my thing. I wouldn't do it. Who is still a free agent? Oh, one of you guys post who's still a free agent. I'm trying to think. It was a big free. Kenneth Faried, I think, is still a free agent. Damn, it was somebody else. Damn, it was somebody else that I thought we should. Oh, Noah. I know Noah is still a free agent. I actually wanted Noah. I actually want Noah, but a lot of people disagree with me on that. On 2K, what you talking about, Kyle? Did I miss some? The trade makes no sense for the Sixers. Hold on, let me see what Kyle's trade was. Am I the only one who trades Aldridge for Simmons in 2K? Oh yeah, he's talking about 2K. Aldridge for Simmons? Really? Really? Dang, 2K is broken. How'd they take that deal? That don't even make sense. Let's see. Kevin Love is only a 2-3 year younger than Aldridge. Okay, you said only 2-3 years, but that actually makes a big difference for me because a lot of people have asked me about. Well, not a lot of people. I'm not gonna say a lot of people. It was like a couple people. It was like 2 people that asked me about that Aldridge Kevin Love deal. Like, should we trade Marcus Aldridge for Kevin Love? Which is a huge hypothetical. I mean, if that would even happen. I mean, that's probably not gonna happen. But people have mentioned it to me, and at first I was like, no, aren't they the same age? But now that you say they're 2 or 3 years, he's 2 or 3 years younger. That actually makes a big difference for me. Let's see. Fareed Lynn. Oh, okay. Here are all the free agents. He said Fareed, Jeremy Lin, Jonathan Simmons, Joakim Noah, Shumpert are the few of the decent free agents still left. Out of the people you mentioned, bro, Bring Forbes, are the people you mentioned. Number one, me personally, Jonathan Simmons. That's who I would want. Number one. Number 2 from your list, I would say Noah. This is just me personally. Number 3, probably Jeremy Lin. Number 4, Fareed. Then number 5, Shumpert. For me. I'm not crazy about Shumpert. I like Shumpert. I think he's a good 2-way player, but I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking who would make us better. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Simmons could make us better only because I saw what he was as a Spur, and I know that we could use that in some shape or form. We could use it. Noah will really help that center issue that we're all talking about, but I also think Drew Eubanks could come in and do his thing as well. You know what I mean? Clan's camera quality is so good right now. Damn, it's good because I'm in front of what's it called? Window. When you're in front of a window, the lighting makes it way easier for the camera anyway. Let me see. Drew looked really good in the summer league. Drew Eubanks is just a good player overall, man. He's just a good player overall. By the way, anybody that's coming in on this video, this is just random talks. We just bring up some subjects. We'll talk about it. We explore it. If it's a subject that I'm really into, I really got an opinion on, I will harp on it. But right now, I'm just going through the chat and just seeing what's out there. Because, yeah, I tried to see some subjects I could talk about. It's not too many of them. Some people wanted me to do a video on our matchups with different teams, but I mean, I couldn't do that live. I mean, it would just take a while. I mean, I guess I could do it live, but I'll have to grab my laptop and do it. But it'd be quite a bit. Yeah, NBA is pretty dry. It is, man. It is. Yeah. What? Don't trade Patty Mills. We need him for the HEB commercials. He will be missed. Wow. He is pretty great on those HEB commercials. I was thinking about eventually doing a reaction, especially when HEB commercial season come around. I was thinking about doing a reaction to like every single HEB commercial that they made with the Spurs. When did those start, by the way? When they start with those Spurs HEB commercials? You guys know? I'm not from Texas, so when I saw them, I was seeing on League Pass. Oh, 05? No, you serious? Wow. Did you see Dribble Too Much video of DeMar shooting threes? Jazz, tell me some more information like right now, because I'm gonna post that later. Tell me some more information right now. So you just Dribble Too Much. Is that his Instagram tag? I mean, is that his Instagram name or what? So I can look it up later. And is this recent? Like these are recent threes he was putting up? I gave you power. What's up, Clan? What's up, man? Let's talk New Jerseys. Is there any New Jerseys? I mean, they will not give Fiesta colors. You know, I saw some comment and it confused the mess. I mean, this shows me that the internet is willing to argue about anything. I mean, anything. Can you believe it was a guy I saw in the comments and it was people liking it and agreeing with him? And he came into the comments on a it was last year, and it was when they announced the military jerseys. And a guy comes in and he's like, everyone's just bitching about Fiesta colors. Wow, why do you want Fiesta colors? They're stupid. They're this, they're that. And I was thinking, God, people would just argue about anything. How could you argue about Fiesta colors? Like, who doesn't want Fiesta colors? Wait, Clan needs some HEB stuff mailed to him. Bruh. That would be amazing. I had to change my mailbox first. I'm moving, so it's also on Everything Kyle and DeMar's fan page, and yes, a recent video. Okay, Jazz. Hold on, let me scroll up. It's Instagram name of DeMar's trainer. Oh, okay. You said Dribble Too Much. I'm gonna remember it. I'm gonna remember Dribble Too Much. Dribble Too Much. Dribble Too Much. I'll remember it. And if I don't, I'll just go back to this video at 14 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I'll remember it. What IG accounts do I run? Oh, I run Spurs Wave, so you can go follow that. That's the big account. I mean, not big. It's like 44,000 subs, or not subs, but followers. I run Clan the Spurs Fan on Twitter, Facebook. I run Clan the Spurs Fan, which are all just posts from Instagram. I run DeRozan Wave. That's a DeMar DeRozan fan page on Instagram. You can follow me on Clan the Spurs Fan on Instagram. Is that it? Oh, Spurs Dynasty. You can follow me in Spurs Dynasty on Instagram, but I don't post on that one. That's my backup for Spurs Wave. I think that's it, man. Am I missing anything? You guys might know. I don't know. But yeah, Spurs Wave. If you want to message me personally, I would go to Spurs Wave because that's the one where I'm like most active on. Or DeRozan Wave. DeRozan Wave would be a good one too because I don't get a lot of subs on that one because I only got like maybe 6,000 subs. I don't remember. Clan, I back Jack on this question. What? I back Jack on this question. Is Kevin Love possible? Has CG said it? No, he ain't said nothing about Kevin Love. I mean, I don't think. Let me see. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Nah, I ain't got. No, I don't have any messages. Nope. Nope. I mean, no notifications. I'll have to go into the app and see if he sent anything. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything. We just talking Spurs basketball, man. Anything. It's just an open discussion, open forum. Talk about whatever you want. I hate these type of videos because I've been trying my best. I've been trying my best to keep these videos as concentrated as possible with one or two subjects, one, two, three subjects, but I just can't do it. And then after the events, the last 24 hours with the El Paso, and I just couldn't. I said, man, screw it. I'm just gonna get on here and talk Spurs basketball, just cheer up the mood, because this is awful. What would you say if we got Melo? Um, what would I say if we got Melo? First, I would ask why, like why did we get Melo? Um, Here's my thing with Melo. I can give my opinions on Melo. Thank you for these videos. Wait, is that a question? Thanks. I mean, you welcome, Casey. Thank you. Okay. Here's my thoughts on Melo. I'm gonna give my thoughts on Melo. Tell me, please leave comments on your thoughts on Carmelo Anthony because I don't want to just jump on Carmelo, but I am gonna give my thoughts on Melo. I think that with Carmelo Anthony, ever since he went, I don't know what just happened. He said, "Rest in peace." Can't see the live video. No thanks on Mello. I hear you, Ashley. All right. Clan hosts the video off, so dial up. No, I don't know what just happened. YouTube just crashed. I don't know what just happened. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and what? See you now. Yeah, it just crashed. I don't know what happened. But anyway, let me get my thoughts on Mello. I feel like ever since Mello chose New York in the money over winning, I think that once he did that, I think that changed the whole perspective on Melo. And it's hard for me as a fan to feel bad for Melo for not getting the love and admiration as a Kobe, as a LeBron, or as a D Wade, is because he had a crossroads and he chose money. He had a crossroads and he chose money over the championship. And honestly, I don't want to talk bad about him, but that's what the guy did. So it's really hard for me. It's really hard for me to get on this whole train or this whole bandwagon of people saying that he should have this love affair across the NBA when people have been feeling this way about Melo for a long time. It's hard for me to just jump in and be like, yeah, man, Melo deserves the love. When I mean, Melo never really been about winning like that. Melo always been pretty difficult, man. I think was it who was his coach in with Denver, y'all? What's his name? Carl George Carl, right? George Carl. George Carl talked about how difficult it was to work with Melo. I mean, he talked about where Melo heart was at. Melo just didn't have it. The reason why guys like Kobe Bryant all season have this love affair, like everywhere he's going, people are admiring him, people are paying tickets to see him, see his last season, is because he put it all on the court all the time, and he had tremendous heart. And it's just the way it is. That's the reason they did it for Dirk. The reason they did it for D Wade. The reason they're gonna do it for LeBron, because I'm sure LeBron's gonna announce when he's gonna retire after a season. They're gonna do it for LeBron. They would have done it with Tim Duncan if Tim Duncan, would have said when he was leaving. So I mean, for me, boo hoo for Melo. And I saw Melo's trainer coming out saying that he should have, he should get this love, and that still shows you where Melo's head is at. I mean, he's far out of championship realm. Like, he's not even thinking about going on a championship team at all. He's like, I just want to be loved for one more season. And I mean, I don't know if he necessarily deserves it. I'm sorry, I just don't. You choose your route. He chose a route, and then people treat him like this. Was he tremendous talent? Heck yeah. Was I rooting for him when he was at the Nuggets? Yeah. I wanted him to win when he was with the Nuggets, but deal with it. Clan, quick! I have a challenge for you right now. Create a funny HEB commercial off the top of your head. Oh, dude. Top of my head, something that'd be funny. Okay, top of my head. I mean, I can't think of like an idea, but I do think it'd be funny if somehow you could write the script where maybe DeMar DeRozan is in the same situation. Oh, you could put Tim Duncan back in it too. And you could do like a part 2 to that HEB commercial where it was Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker sitting down being all snobby eating their steak or whatever, and somehow put in DeMar DeRozan in it and have DeMar DeRozan say indubitably. I will be so happy to hear DeMar DeRozan say indubitably. It will be a slight jab at number 2, and it will be pretty funny. I think that would be cool. I just want that to happen. I just want DeRozan to say indubitably. That's all I want. Ashley says same. Yeah. Ashley agrees. I got a script for HEB commercial. Make a theme on superstars forcing themselves to stay. Wait, what? To stay with the Spurs? That's pretty funny. I want one where Walker's hair makes everyone envious, and we see him fly with it. DeMar says indubitably somehow as well. Fly with it? They don't have the budget to do that. If you could trade for or sign anyone strictly for HEB commercials, who do you get? Or if I could, just for HEB commercials, I think Blake Griffin will be good for HEB commercials. He's really funny. Blake Griffin's pretty funny. Who else? Nick Young, he's pretty funny. That's tough. Who would be good for HEB commercials? Dang, that's a tough one, man. Do you guys know who else is funny? Word, Blake funny. Yeah, I think Blake. You should do a podcast with subs. That would be cool. Maybe eventually, when I get myself settled where I'm moving, maybe I can do something where like we all go on Google Hangout or something, and I add people in there. I don't know how that would work though. I have to look into it. Let's see. I feel like I missed some stuff. I don't know who would be good for HEB commercials. D. Russell? You said D. Russell? I don't know, man. Duncan and Ginobili. Podcast would be smart. Yeah. I do love featuring on podcasts. I never thought about like making a podcast. Embiid will be a good one. Embiid is super funny. Hey, what's up? What's up, David Rodriguez? Are we trading DeRozan now or in February? I don't see. It doesn't make sense to me. Now the talks were out there. CG has not said anything else regarding DeMar DeRozan, so I just personally think it's just not going to happen. But it just doesn't make sense to me at all. It just doesn't make sense, because when you do that, if you trade it, let's say hypothetically we traded DeMar DeRozan, you just signed back Rudy Gay. You want to run it back. He did great with the system. It's not like DeMar DeRozan was a complete failure. He came in right out the gate playing well. And really the only issue we've had with DeMar DeRozan was sometimes his mind would go on defense. So I say sometimes. Oftentimes it would go on defense. And he didn't shoot a lot of threes, so. Wait, what? Clan, I found the post of DeMar shooting threes. You want me to DM you? Yes. Yes. Send it to me on Spurs Wave. Send it to me. I'll post it on Spurs Wave and DeRozan Wave. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys didn't know, I'm signed under Wave, and every Wave account is signed under Wave. And you got to get certain incentives because they pay you every month, but you got to get certain incentives hit. So one of those incentives are a lot of videos. So I got to post a lot of videos. I don't try to make it just empty videos, but in the off season it's harder. So it's cool to have videos like that. And I do want to see like him shooting threes because that will shut a lot of haters up. I think that would be nice. Wait a minute. Hold on. I see you, Delta. I see you said something about DeRozan. Hold on. I missed a comment. Y'all want to trade DeMar so bad. Who for? Who is replacing him? Then many GMs. Damn. She went at y'all. Wait, hold on. It was something else I saw. They need to add the new guys to the HEB fam. I want to see Luca and Lonnie. Oh, Lonnie will be on there. They're gonna try to get Lonnie. I don't know about Luca be on there. Lonnie would definitely be on there. I mean, they're not gonna pass up that opportunity to say something about his hair. The problem with DeRozan is Lonnie Walker does everything he does and shoot threes. Oh, whoa, man! Look. We all have very high hopes for Lonnie Walker, right? And we all expect Lonnie Walker to be a very good player. But the thing is, Lonnie Walker hasn't proven anything yet. And he did play in regular NBA games. He has spurts of really good things happening. But go back to when he went against where everyone sat out and they said, all right, Lonnie, go to work versus the Warriors. He looked awful. I don't even know if he hit a shot that game. He might have hit one shot. He looked terrible. He looked terrible on defense. He looked terrible with shooting. He looked terrible with his passes. He looked terrible with his IQ. And that was us throwing him in the fire. Put DeMar DeRozan in that same situation. He's not going to just fall completely apart because he's a veteran. Lonnie Walker's still young. You got to give him some time. Like, don't necessarily think, oh, he's better than DeRozan now because he has so many, things he can do in his toolbox. No. I mean, he's going to be a great player, but he's young, and he's not on DeMar DeRozan's level whatsoever. You just gotta. Will he get there? Yeah. Will he be better than DeMar? He should be, and he has heart, and he's shown in college that it's something about him. He wants to win, but I'm not gonna go that far. And DeMar DeRozan can shoot threes as well, but Lonnie Walker has not been consistent with his threes, and that's not me like talking bad about him. It's just he's young. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, everyone messes up. You're human, but it's just gonna happen. Hello to you from Morocco. That is so cool. What's up, man? They'll say, I'm just saying. I got you, man. All right, I understand the putting him on the block for him to get value in case he tries to dip. But I agree, we should try to keep him if we can with good potential of him being a leader for a good span. And on top of it, I think having Duncan on that sideline is going to do us a lot of good. A lot of good. I think last season we saw Pop trying to do it by himself. Becky Hammond helped tremendously. Messina helped tremendously. But let's be honest. Pop, the head honcho, Messina, and Becky, they're going to go with what Pop says. They're just going to try to do their job to the best of their ability. But as far as how much say-so and input they have, me personally, I didn't think they had a whole bunch of input. But somebody like Tim Duncan, I think that Tim Duncan could tell Pop something and Pop would change his philosophy on whatever. Like, philosophy. What did I say? Philosophy on everything. Because the thing is, last year, even in the playoffs, I think Pop outcoached himself. And he's shown signs of doing this before, outcoaching himself, because he's such a great coach. And when he trusted himself and his own instincts for so long, it's paid off. So there's not many things in his track record where he doesn't have to trust his own instinct. I mean, if we go back to 2013 when he took out Tim Duncan, to guard the three, he wasn't even thinking that no, Tim Duncan needs to be in the game in case of a rebound. And sure enough, they come back, win the series. So he can outcoach himself. Last season in the playoffs, he definitely outcoached himself. That whole thing of not playing Derek White down the stretch. I know that like a lot of people make fun of me for loving Derek White the way I do, but the thing is, that situation, there's no way Derek White isn't on the floor. I'm sorry. I mean, there's no way he doesn't play. There's no way Davis Bertans shouldn't play at all. There's no way Lonnie Walker shouldn't have played at all when we didn't have many people to turn to. And our roster was limited so much down the stretch in game 7 till it was only players that had some veteran in them that he trusted to be out there. And really, in reality, we're going against a team that has no experience. So it shouldn't have hurt too much to have Derek White out there, because Derek White, I feel like if he was in that game, in game 7 at the end, he would have made some play that would have helped. Some play. But, it just didn't happen like that. He would have had some stop something. But, it is what it is. I think that was signs of Popovich out-coaching himself. That's just me. Sometimes he can out-coach himself. That was a sign of it. And Tim Duncan being on the sideline maybe could talk to Pop and say, Pop, put these guys in. Because another problem I had with Pop not putting in the young guys like he did, and not putting in Lonnie, and not putting in Derek White like that, what are you hurting putting them in at this point? I mean, because if you don't put them in and we win the game, their confidence is kind of shot, and you're going to feel even more emboldened to not play them in certain situations down the stretch or in the midst of the playoffs, and we're still going to lose. Or you play them and we lose, but they got the experience. Not playing them in that situation, I think, gained nothing for the team. To me, I just felt like in that situation when we didn't play them and still lost, I don't know what we get out of it. If Lonnie would have played a little bit, then I would have said, well, Lonnie got some playoff experience. Derek White would have got some much needed game 7 experience. We've leaned on Derek White all season long to get the job done. Why not in that situation? You know what I mean? So Pop likes to rely on veterans in the playoffs, but it's also because he has luxury with the big three. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We didn't have that luxury. You know what I mean? Because any other year I would have said, yeah, just lean on Manu, Tony, Timmy. I get it, but you don't get that. You don't get that anymore. Ashley said facts. That's right, Ashley. Good job, Ashley. Good job. What'd she say? Jack said, what do you think about Davis Bertans getting traded? Marco should be traded, but no one wants him. Okay, Davis getting traded. I know a lot of people are upset about it right now. My thing with the whole Davis thing is it happened. It's over. And we got Trey Lyles, and Trey Lyles definitely has more potential than Davis Bertans had. Davis Bertans is at his peak as far as how good he's going. We're not going to see Davis Bertans with the Wizards and look totally different than he did with us. He's either going to look the same or worse, period. We're not going to see a Davis Bertans go out there and be the three-point champ this year. We're just not. So we knew how high his ceiling is because he met his ceiling under the Spurs. That's what I think. And even with him hitting his ceiling with the Spurs, they still didn't feel the need to play him in the playoffs, really. I mean, he barely played. So you trade that guy off basically for Trey Lyles, who has a lot more upside, a lot more potential, who idolized Tim Duncan, who tried to base his game off of Tim Duncan, who's going to be held accountable under Pop. Let's see what he can become, because he has all of the tools in his toolbox. I think I said that twice now. All the tools in his toolbox to be better than Davis. You know what I mean? And you say, I still miss Davis, and Pop was still working with him. I still think Davis had more to give. He does more than shoot threes. I just don't think Davis would have. And y'all know how much I love Davis. I made the petition for him, to try to get him in the three-point contest. He ended up mentioning it, and I went crazy. Y'all saw how happy I was about him mentioning that he saw the petition and all that. I love Davis Bertans, but, I mean, in another sense, I did realize that he didn't even play in the playoffs at all. And maybe that was a sign of Pop out coaching himself. But honestly, I think that I think even if Tim Duncan was on that sideline with Pop, they both would agree not to play Bertans for some reason. Bertans can be a liability on defense. He's more of an opportunist on defense, where you'll see him get a block or a key stop here and there, but man to man defense, Davis couldn't really play defense. He would slip on his own feet sometimes. And I noticed that early on last season. I mentioned that early last season that I saw that with Davis. Uh, let's see. Bertans needs to play about 25 minutes plus and have the green light to fling it. He never would have gotten that here, but we did screw up on how we traded him. Yeah. It's one of those things too, man. I think the Spurs let players know what's going on far before they actually do it. That's just me. That's what I think they do. Because there haven't been many trades where the player leaves bitter. Uh, I think they give them a chance to be situated before they make a move like that. I don't think that's one good thing I can take out of it. I don't think he was blindsided by the trade news. I could be wrong. I don't think he was blindsided by it. You said the Bertans trade broke my heart. I really like the guy. Yeah, I like Bertans too. We weren't really that heartbroken when we thought it was going to be Marcus Morris, though. I think more people are upset because they're thinking more so trading Marcus Morris for Trey Lyles. But I don't, guys, Trey Lyles has more upside than Bertans. Just period. I mean, will he reach it? That's up to him. But he does have the more potential. I mean, would you take a guy, Davis Bertans, who's a really good 3-point shooter, by the way? Would you take him and just I don't know. I was about to say we lost with him, but that's not fair because he barely played. I don't know. I'm just not that hurt about Davis Bertans leaving. That's just me. I'm not terribly hurt. I love Bertans, but I'm not terribly hurt about it because I know what we got. You asked the clan about Rudy. People don't acknowledge how much his defense has improved. Wait, what? Are you asking me about Rudy? Rudy's a good player. Wait, I'm confused. Davis said he was. He said he was not giving any indication. Oh, he would be traded until 3 hours before it was done. Oh, word? Damn. Yeah, he said that? When did he say that? Where did he say that? That's messed up. I didn't know that. You asked on IG about Rudy. Yeah. Yeah, I did. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I didn't know Davis said that. Oh, in Lavian Sports interview. Wow. Wow. Well, forget everything I said. He had an indication that he was going to be traded. I mean, no indication that he was going to be traded. That's messed up. That's messed up. Well, I guess that is pretty sad. They usually, I mean, from what I've seen, they usually don't do that. I mean, I guess sometimes you have to. I don't know. I love Bertans. It's just sad we traded him in that weird trade to make room for Carroll. Should have been for a pick. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, man, we got Trey Lyles and Carroll. It's going to be pretty nice. And I like the addition to adding a year on Carroll's contract. I did like that. If you could sign any big three player, who would you sign? Man, I don't even know who's in the big three. I don't know. Allen Iverson? I don't know. Allen Iverson, I remember one of those big threes. That man didn't even show up because he was in the casino. He was in the casino all night. He was seen in Vegas the night before or something. That was messed up. That man's still doing the same stuff. How you go to the big three? I mean, he's like, how old is Allen Iverson? Like 40 something? Yeah, AI is retired. Yeah, he retired, still doing the same stuff. That's crazy. All right, let me see. Yeah, I wanted to talk about. So you want to talk about Rudy? So you wanted me to give my thoughts on Rudy? Shoot, I think me personally on Rudy Gay. I think that Rudy Gay is too good for a role-playing role, but not good enough for a star role. He's like right in the middle, and I feel like him playing with us, he has outperformed himself on every aspect. I mean, even after the injury, he's outperforming himself. The amount you've paid him, he's outperformed himself. The Even when he had limited roles, he outperformed himself. I mean, the dude can ball, and one day he could give you 5 points, 6 points. Then another day he can give you, 20, 22. So I think Rudy Gay is not a role player, not a star. He's like somewhere in between, somewhere in the middle. But you need him. You definitely need him. Sometimes he can be a liability. Sometimes, but we've seen Rudy Gay with a big role, and we're even sitting back saying he was pretty good. With his big role that he had on the team, oftentimes, ever since number two did what he did, he had to try to take in, fill in that spot. And we all, as fans, have agreed collectively that Rudy did a pretty good job. With that being said, if he did a great job, or not great job, but a really good job being the starter or the star small forward in many instances, or starting power forward in many instances, I think him coming off the bench, we will see even a better Rudy. You know what I'm saying? He will definitely be overpaying or over playing his contract. You know, even though he did get a pretty good contract this time around. Let's see here. I really want Rudy to have a healthy season with his heel. It's affected his output, and why I think Pop moved him to the bench. Yeah, he had a lot of knick-knack injuries. Yeah, a lot of knick-knack injuries, so they had to move him to the bench. I say stay on the bench. He did a great job off the bench. I don't see why you would put him in any other situation other than the bench. He has high basketball IQ. I mean, I never seen that. Me personally, I mean, I'm not saying he has really good basketball IQ, but when you say high, like, I don't know if Rudy's. I mean, he has to have good basketball IQ to be in the league this long. Obviously, I just never seen him on the court being super high IQ basketball IQ. I don't know. He's really good at getting himself in position to score, if that's what you mean. But when I think super high basketball IQ, I think of, things that Patty sees, Bryn Forbes. Bryn Forbes has pretty good basketball IQ. Not super high, but pretty good. Derek White for sure. DeMar DeRozan has super high basketball IQ. Who else on the team? Jakob has really good basketball IQ. I wouldn't say super high, but I don't know, man. Rudy Gay super high, or you didn't say super high, but high basketball IQ. I don't know. I wouldn't put him in that category. You know what I mean? I don't know. I could be wrong. You guys could be, more people could be more right than me. But Rudy was one of our consistent rebounders and shot blockers. He improved in this area a lot. Yes, he has. Yeah. I didn't even think about rebounders. That's, yeah. Shot, but you said shot blocker. I guess you're right with shot blocker. Love will fit into the Spurs system well. I mean, Kevin Love will really fit. Everyone keep mentioning Kevin Love. Is there something out there about Kevin Love? I'm gonna ask CG about it, because so many people mentioning it. I'm gonna see if he heard anything. He probably hasn't. I mean, I don't. That's probably just like fans talking. But I mean, Kevin Love would fit well with this team, though. I mean, you guys aren't lying. It's also a fluid passer. You talking about? I don't know. You talking about Love? You talking about Love? He is a good passer. Please tell me you gay. Is that what you said? It says SOU. So I mean, I guess that's a YOU. I'm not gay. Is that what you asked me? If I'm gay? I'm not gay. Are you gay? I mean, it's cool if you are. That's a weird question, man. It's a real weird question. Rudy big for us on rebounds. Second chance points, threes. Yeah, he is. Talk about DeJounte. Okay, I mean, we can get into DeJounte. Do you guys want to talk about DeJounte? Because I can give my thoughts on DeJounte, for sure. Oh, I was looking out the window. My window blinds are open, so it's like, it's kind of weird. I'm excited about DeJounte Duncan Westbrook style on defenders. Okay. I want to see it, guys. Most improved player. Okay. Okay. My thoughts on DeJounte Murray. I think that DeJounte Murray is a scoring first guard. And a lot of people don't like when I say that I think DeJounte Murray should be shooting guard. I think he should be a dual, which he is. He's pretty dual, pretty dual combo. Him and Derek White, but I think Derek White is more so of a pass first. Keep things organized, run the plays. To the best of his ability, make the right reads. That's how Derek White is. And I have to mention Derek White when I mention DeJounte because it's a reason why I want DeJounte where he's at. DeJounte Murray is score first. If you go and look at DeJounte Murray plays and you even look at his assists are very simple. I'm not saying it has to be crazy passes, but certain players, certain facilitators, you'll watch them and they'll make a pass, like while you're watching him on television, they'll make a pass and you're like, I didn't even know that player was open. I didn't even know how you saw that he was open. You never get that with DeJounte Murray. More so with DeJounte Murray, you like, dang, that was a really good floater, or that was a really good mid-range shot, or he's really sneaky around that basket, or he's a really good finisher, he's a really good defender, he has a lot of grind, he plays hard. That's what you see with DeJounte, and I think DeJounte being a starting point guard is fine. It's fine. We can figure it out fine. I mean, DeMar DeRozan is another facilitator. Fine. You put Derek White on the bench, who cares? If we winning, we winning. I'm happy. But at the same time, I think DeJounte Murray will be best suited as shooting guard because the guy is so doggone good at scoring. And when we say that, well, he can't shoot threes, that's old DeJounte. That's 2 years ago DeJounte. This new DeJounte might be a good three-point shooter. This new DeJounte might be good, setting up for threes, setting up for mid-ranges, and he might be good. So he might be a better shooting guard. I feel like DeJounte Murray, if you're looking at DeJounte and Derek White, I feel like Derek White makes a better point guard than he would shooting guard. And I think most people say Derek White shooting guard only because he can shoot threes. And I think that that's not a good mentality to have with it because that's more so saying there's a flaw with DeJounte. Because DeJounte can shoot threes, he should be point guard. No. You should be able to shoot threes regardless. Okay? You should be able to shoot threes regardless. So I say DeJounte be a shooting guard, Derek White be a point guard, and I'm cool. Because DeJounte is I think he might be a better shooting guard than he is point guard. Maybe not, but he could possibly be a better shooting guard than he is point guard. I do not think Derek White will make a better shooting guard than he is point guard because he's a damn near perfect point guard, especially Spurs point guard. You know what I mean? So you said Derek White's a point guard. Yeah. DJ been working on his threes and twos off season. I mean, he has for 2 off seasons now. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that whole mentality of, well, he can't shoot threes, so he should run point guard. It's like, what? I mean, he should be able to shoot threes. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's like saying, I don't know if this is a good analogy, but that's like saying, Dwight Howard shouldn't finish hard at the rim because he can't shoot free throws. You know what I'm saying? Dwight Howard shouldn't be physical because he can't shoot free throws. He should be able to be physical and he should be able to shoot free throws. I mean, that's a knock on him. He should be able to shoot free throws. You know what I mean? I don't know. You're overthinking their position. I probably am, honestly, because both of them are kind of combo guards. You're probably right. I am overthinking it. But my thoughts on DeJounte, I think he's a hard worker. I think he's an amazing talent. I think that he could very well be the next like Jamal Crawford because they literally have the same wingspan at 6'10", same height, 6'5", and that was a guy who came in and helped DeJounte when he was down. Pre-NBA. I mean, people don't know that Jamal Crawford was there for DeJounte Murray before NBA. Like he was his mentor. He was always there for him. Let's see. So who's your starting 5? Who's my starting 5? No, I don't live in San Antonio. Garcia. My starting 5 would be Derek White at point guard. And I made a video on this, by the way. See, you can see the light getting different because it's starting to get dark outside. It will be Derek White at point guard. It will be DeJounte Murray at shooting guard. It will be DeMar DeRozan at small forward. Uh, then I would throw in Carroll at the 4 and LA at the 5 for sure, for sure. I think that will open things up pretty good because Carroll can shoot threes and he's a good defender too, and he's a pretty big body too. I don't think he's gonna get too. I don't think he's gonna get bullied. You know what I mean? Okay, nice. Oh, you like that one? What's yours, Masterminds? What will be yours? I love your content, bro. Keep it up. Wait, who said that? Keone Ono? Dude, that's such a cool name. Keone? Am I saying that right? Is that a is that Japanese? It's kind of cool. That's a cool name. That's a real cool Ono. That last name Ono. That's pretty cool. You said I like it. I think he's talking about your name. He probably isn't, but I like your name. I think Trey starting could be game changing. Um, you think so? I think Trey starting is a good idea. You know what I mean? Um, honestly, you don't need. Okay, I'm trying to think of something because can you guys give me Clippers? Give me the Clip because that's probably going to be the biggest team. If we grind it out and we win because we can beat anybody. I feel like we can beat anybody. Um, uh, what am I trying to say? I feel like we can beat anybody, but I feel like if we did go all the way to the end, it will be against the Clippers. So what are the Clippers starting five? Because I'm gonna compare those two real quick because that's the level I'm thinking about. Because I don't think you necessarily need a team full of defenders to beat certain teams. You know what I mean? Or to win the championship. I think if you just have two defensive players in your starting lineup, you might be good. So that's why I'm saying Carroll could be out of it. You say Trey Lyles start. Trey Lyles isn't a great defender, but I think that would work. Oh, okay. Keone, I guess. Oh my God, did I say it right? Okay, here we go. Keone Ono said, "Damn, thank you. You actually said my name right the first time." LOL. Yeah, Keone is Hawaiian and Ono is Japanese. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. That's only because I'm a weeaboo. I don't know. I love Japanese culture a lot. And this is gonna sound racist. I watch a lot of anime. Yeah, I watch a lot of Japanese films and a lot of anime. If you guys want a Japanese film to watch, if you're not into foreign movies, I say go watch Confessions. Confessions. It's a Japanese film called Confessions. Go watch it. It's amazing. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's one of my favorite movies. Um, Another movie that's really great, a foreign movie that's great, it's Korean though. It's not Japanese, it's Korean. You should watch Train to Busan. And I'm sure a lot of you guys seen that. Anime is like, yes, anime is life. Yes, it is. I like Walker off the bench too. Young boy is a baller. Yeah, I like him off the bench as well. I lived in, I can't say that. Okinawa. Okay, Okinawa for like 8 years. You should visit, dog. Dude, that's so cool. My dream is to visit Japan. One day I'm gonna visit Japan. I'm gonna plan it out. I'm gonna save money for several years, and I'm just gonna go to Japan one year. I swear, I want to go to Japan so bad, man. I have a friend. I actually have a friend who she's Japanese. She's half black, half Japanese, and she goes to Japan every single year. Um, I really need to go with her. Maybe she could take me. Their dialogue and phonetic. Wait, let me scroll down. Are something to note on its math structure, but that's something else with Japanese and Chinese. I'm confused. What? Oh, and hell yeah on anime, I'll be the same. Dude, I love anime. Anime is amazing. You don't get anything better. Yo, I'm like way off topic as far as Spurs. I think we're getting Spurs out, y'all. I think we're getting tired of this talking Spurs. Do it, bro. It's cheap. It's cheap, but like some other parts of Japan are a bit more expensive. But definitely do it, man. So you said Okinawa is cheap. Okay, okay. I'm trying to keep that in mind. Okinawa. So what do I need to do there? I need to look up dribble too much. No, Somebody sent me a picture. I gave you power. I gave you power. I think that's your name. I gave you power. I sent it to me. So I'm gonna I'm gonna look at that later. And I need to look that up. Benches Lou Williams. Dang it! I got off subject. Okay, what is this? What is the starting? Oh no, yeah, dude. Came on mini Hawaii. LOL. The beaches are so nice as hell. Yeah, I gotta visit. Okay, y'all, give me the Clippers starting five. Why is my phone getting dark? Oh no, it's just dark outside. I'm gonna have to turn that light on. Should I turn that light on now? I don't know. Okay, here it is. You said Montrez, Kawhi, George Paul, Beverly, Zubac. Oh, okay. That ain't that bad. That ain't that bad. See, they got three defenders right there. Okay. Yeah, that ain't that bad. I think we actually match up well with that. Beverly wouldn't be able to score at all. I mean, he's already not a great scorer. He wouldn't be able to score at all. And honestly, I mean, I would probably put DeMar DeRozan on a Beverly, and maybe some help defense would. I mean, Beverly, you don't need help defense on Beverly. I would put DeMar DeRozan on Beverly. If he's locked in, DeMar DeRozan can defend. Trust me, dude can defend when he's locked in. That's one thing. If he's locked in, he has to be locked in. I know somebody earlier was talking about all the players on the Spurs that got hurt. They mentioned Patty and Brand and Jakob. I don't think DeMar. I love DeMar. Y'all, I've been an advocate for DeMar. I don't think he has the same heart as Patty. That's just. I don't think he has the same heart. He's gonna have to be gotten onto a little bit as far as defense. But yeah, okay. Patrick Beverly, I put DeMar on him. Shouldn't have any worries there. Um, Dejounte would definitely. He would definitely be on Paul George. I'll put Dejounte on Paul George. I'll put Derek White on Kawhi. Kawhi had a really hard time with Derek White, and then the way that has how Pop write out his strategies, we would have Kawhi on lock. I mean, Kawhi did not look that well the two times he's played Spurs this year. He didn't. I mean, we locked him down pretty good, except for that turnover by DeMar, and then everyone said how great Kawhi was, and Kawhi was not that great. But anyway, yeah, I think that would be pretty nice, man. We match up well with them, and then as far as their big man, oh my God, come on, Montrez. Like I love Montrez. I think he plays hard, but nah, he's not a match for LaMarcus Aldridge, and then Zubac isn't a match for you know probably any other big man. Jakob is better than Zubac in my opinion. But yeah, yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about them at all. I think all we need is two defenders out there at once. You know what I mean? You have two defenders out there at once. I'm cool. But you put in Jakob. Yesterday we did put Jakob into the starting lineup and not Carroll. But then I said Carroll start. If Carroll start, well, who would guard who? You don't want to just waste Carroll. Dang, and then DeMar DeRozan can't guard Montrez. Dang. Who would guard who then? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just thinking. So who would guard who? Zubac way better, y'all. Wow. I don't think Zubac is that much better. I don't know. That's just me. I don't think he's that much better than Jakob. Let me see. Okay. Damn. Zubac isn't better than Jakob. I don't think he is. I think me personally, I think Jakob's better. Dang, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think who would I put who on? Because Patrick Beverly, I'm not worried about him at all. But he would be taking the ball down the court because I don't see them having Kawhi take the ball down the court, which they could possibly. But Doc Rivers likes his point guards to take it down the court. Um, Now Lou Williams, I just don't think we'll have. What about Lou Williams? Oh yeah, I was just about to mention this. Lou Williams, I don't think we got an answer for Lou Williams. Period. But I don't think anyone has an answer for Lou Williams. He always kills us. Um, Damn. But I'm just saying Patrick Beverly start. I just don't want to waste one of our defenders on Patrick Beverly. Hmm. I think no matter what, I'll put Derek White. I know it's gonna sound crazy. No matter what, I'll put Derek White on Kawhi. You got to put Derek White on Kawhi because Derek White is he did such a good job on Kawhi. But I guess you can switch up too. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. We did a lot of switching this year on defense. Our defense is struggling, and we started doing more switching. I don't know. It might not matter. You have all those three defenders out there like that, and they high IQ basketball. High IQ on the defensive end. You might be fine. Bench Wilson. Oh, this is their bench. Wilson Chandler, Delgado, Jermichael Green. Jermichael Green's pretty good. Harkless, that's pretty good. Uh, let's see. Da 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 da. Their bench ain't all that. They have a pretty good bench, but it ain't all that. We better. Facts, Rue. Oh, what Rue say? Let me see. What Rue say? Lonnie will take on the Lou Williams challenge. Lonnie's really good. Lonnie has a lot of heart, man. He's really confident. Dude, it's getting super dark in here. Hold on. Ugh. Give me a second. I don't want it to look weird. There we go. Got these big pants on. Ugh. Fun fact, these pants were tight like a few months ago. Now they're like super loose. I was trying to make sure they wouldn't fall off. All right. I don't even need the window open no more. Yeah, it don't even make a difference now. All right, let's see here. We used to have Jermichael Green. DJ would dunk on Kawhi and steal. I don't think DJ would dunk on Kawhi. But he did get more muscle, though. I don't know. Let's see. As I've said, DJ knows Kawhi and DJ wants revenge. DJ would want revenge on Kawhi. That's actually a good point. He really would. He don't like Kawhi. I don't think he really likes him. Derek White, I don't think he really has this personal vendetta. I think he's just more so, just wanting to just play hard. But DJ would have something against Kawhi. I mean, DJ and Kawhi, regardless, our game plan would be pretty good. Now you got Pop and Tim Duncan saying how we're going to guard Kawhi. They made them, that whole expression, if I create you, I can take you out. So, and most of the NBA going to want us to lose, to be honest. Most of the NBA want to lose. It seemed like every single NBA outlet chose Kawhi's side over the Spurs when it was all said and done. Now we're the bad guys, which is weird. Which is real weird, but we'll be the underdogs for sure. Nobody's gonna want us to win. It's not like 2014 where everyone was going for the Spurs. It ain't gonna be like that this year. If we get that far, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a lot of enemies if we get that far. People ain't gonna like that. We handled Kawhi damn well last year, better than everyone. We did. You know who else we did well on that we don't really talk about? We did well on Giannis. Giannis looked his worst when he went against the Spurs. He definitely looked his worst going against the San Antonio Spurs. Let's see. DJ is cool with Kawhi Leonard except during game time. Yeah, I guess. I showed you that post that he did where that wasn't Kawhi, it was Danny Green, but he put like that black heart over Danny Green when he was talking to Pop or whatever. He had that picture up. So I don't know. He kind of real G's moving silence like Giannis. That's funny. I wonder can I say his last name? Antetokounmpo. Did I say it right? Antetokounmpo? I used to not be able to say it. I think I said it right. I could be wrong though. Spurs are very good at neutralizing good players. They are. I said it wrong? Okay. Whatever. Oh, yo, you know what's crazy? Since, when you put the camera on, it's backwards, right? This shirt's supposed to be a joke, but I was a psychology major. I got my bachelor's in that. But look, it just says psychology, but it's supposed to be backwards, right? But it's supposed to be backwards. So, like, can anybody get the joke? It's written. If you just see me, like, if you face me, you'll see that it's backwards. Psychology is spelled backwards. It's like a dad joke. Do you get the joke? Let me know if anybody gets the joke. You and Timmy getting in people's minds. Me and Timmy? It's y'all. It's backwards. Psychology is backwards. So what's the joke? What's the joke? It's a lame joke, but it's a pretty good one. Let's see. Let's see. I was playing 2K, and even the announcers on there were throwing shade at Pop for limiting Duncan's minutes. I was like, what the F? Are you serious? Really? Really? He majored in psychology. Oh, yep. Jay got it. Reverse psychology. Yep. Yep. Reverse psychology, I guess. Yep. 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 Isn't it hilarious? It's not, isn't it? It's not really that funny. I figured it wasn't that funny. You sound like Tony Parker when you said me and Timmy. You got some French in you. Uh, you know what's funny? I do have French in me, but I'm not. I'm not. I wouldn't label myself as French, but I got French in me. My last name is Fouché. That's my last name. It's Fouché, and yeah, it's French. It was actually two brothers. The name started with two brothers who lived in France, and then they end up becoming immigrants, and then yeah, spread out in America. And the cool thing about my last name is if anybody has my last name, they're automatically related to me. Like in some way or fashion, they're related to me in some way. It's not like, normal last names that you hear, and lots of different bloodlines can have that last name. The last name Fouché will actually be related to me if it's spelled the same way. Let's see. Do you support another sports team, Clan? Any European soccer club? You're a Bayern Munich fan? Dude, I'm not good at. I don't read that good. I be reading bad, y'all. I don't know, man. No, I'm not. I support any other sports team. I like the Jazz, but I'm not a fan. I don't necessarily support them like that. Memphis Grizzlies only because I'm from Memphis, I guess. Um, Dallas Cowboys, which man, I could go on a rant about the Dallas Cowboys. I swear, it's tough love, man. It's tough love. I love them, and I hate that I love them. I mean, I would go on a rant about them. Like how I'm so cool when it comes to the Spurs. You said, Clan, I could go on a rant too. Yeah, man, it's awful. Zeke holding out right now. I don't even care about Zeke holding out, man. It's you put a trash can. Sure, man, you can call him trash. I don't care. I'm not one of those people that's all about screw Giants fans, screw Redskins fans. Because at this point, they are a joke. The Cowboys are a joke. They are. I'm sorry. My Cowboys are a joke. And people can say whatever they want about, well, we're going to be better this year. Oh, we got this, we got that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we have. It won't matter if we have Zeke. It won't matter if we have Dak. It won't matter if we got Jason Witten back. It won't matter because at the end of the day, the leadership is off. The scale is off because the leadership is off. Jerry Jones has too much damn pride. Too much. Too much pride. And he won't hire a legitimate coach to just coach the team and do your thing so we can get back to our championship mentality. He's still holding on to a championship in the 90s. That's how silly he is. Every time you get a good coach, he fire him. And you're going to keep Jason Garrett around, and all he's been is mediocre the entire span he's been here. And then you waste Tony Romo's talent. I mean, you waste Tony Romo's talent. You wasted Jason Witten. Jason Witten has to come back out of retirement just to try to get a championship. And now you're about to waste Dak's talent. You're really about to waste Dak's talent. And you're wasting away Zeke's talent as well. It's just silly, man. He got it. I would much rather just Jerry Jones give up the keys to Stephen Jones and just go away. Real talk. Just go away. Well, this is Garrett's last year. Who would you replace him with then? It ain't about that, bro. It ain't about it being his last. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's last year. It doesn't matter who I would want to replace him. because at the end of the day, you're not going to get a legitimate coach under Jerry Jones. He refused to have a real coach. He had Bill Parcells. He couldn't stay here. He's like, goddamn, this dude crazy. You got rid of Wade Phillips, who you really wanted Wade Phillips on because you felt like you kind of talk over him. But Wade Phillips leaves and goes win a championship. And he was a defensive coordinator. He was not a head coach. He's a defensive coordinator. He wouldn't have won a championship. I mean, Jim Johnson wins 2 championships in a row and you fire him. That's what we're dealing with. That's what Cowboys fans are dealing with. So I don't care at this point. I don't care what the Cowboys do. I don't know. I love them and I hate them. And it hurts because I love Dak. I love Zeke. I think the talent is up here. But I mean, how many years we gonna have this level of talent and not get past the second round? Like, how many times we gonna do this? When was the last time the Spurs win in any type of championship game, the NFC championship game? Like, when was the last time? It doesn't happen because we don't have the right leadership. It's just not gonna work. Jason Garrett's philosophy is not gonna work. It doesn't matter who's on your team. Tony Romo had, and people talk about, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has one of the most, I don't know the exact number, but he has one of the most comebacks in NFL history, at least in Cowboys history. And that's crazy. That's crazy because even though that's a great stat and that shows how great Dak is, or Dak is going to be, why are we in so many situations where he has to come back like that? That's coaching. Like, why do we have to have all these game-winning comebacks? Because we never just put our foot on someone's neck and destroy them. Because our coach is soft. And we get into the playoffs, and first round we look good, and then the team is just fully relaxed, and next week we look like trash again. I'm done. I don't want to talk about the Cowboys. I'm so tired of them. We're not shit. We're not going to be anything. We're trash. And that's just how it is. And the NFL can clown them, and rightfully so. Please clown the Cowboys because we're not going to do anything ever until Jerry Jones just gives it up, just leaves. I don't know. Sorry about that. So I take it that the Spurs and the Cowboys are opposites. Most definitely. Because a lot of people call me so biased when it comes to the Spurs. It's not that I'm biased. It's that I'm also a Cowboys fan, so I know what a trash franchise looks like. So, hey. So I can praise the Spurs because I know what my other team is doing. It could be worse. You could be a Raiders fan. No, it can't be worse. It can't be worse. You know why? Yeah, I could be a Raiders fan, sure. But it can't be worse because at least the Raiders have an excuse. The Cowboys have been in situations to win championships. They've had the talent. Everyone wants to be a Dallas Cowboy. So it's much worse when you can get almost any... I don't want to curse. You can get any player to play for the Cowboys. You can get all this talent and not get past the second round. That's much worse than being a Raiders fan. I'm sorry. I would much rather my team just suck. Just suck. Stop getting my hopes up every single year like we're going to do something and then you just lose because we got Jason Garrett who don't know how to coach. Don't even know how to coach. That's my thing. That's why I'm truly a Spurs fan, because Cowboys don't know what they're doing over there. They don't. Cowboys is like OKC every year. Yeah, you know what? Cowboys are like the Lakers, man. They're not even like OKC. I mean, OKC has an excuse. No one really wants to play for OKC. Jesus, man. It's a joke of a franchise, I swear. And I'm sorry. You other Cowboys fans in here. I'm sorry. But our franchise is trash. And this is coming from a Cowboys fan. A lot of people said that I'm not a true Cowboys fan because I won't support mediocrity. I support them. I do. But at the same time, I don't know what to say. I can't sit here and get my hopes up. I mean, I was watching all season last year. I was watching all the Cowboys games with my dad. Now, usually he's the one that's like, screw the Cowboys, because, he's old school, like, he's as old as the Super Bowl. So he saw every single Cowboys, championship. So he's old school. He's like, yo, I love the Cowboys. I know what they can do. And even he got to a point with Jerry Jones, especially after Jerry Jones came in and fire Tom Landry and all that stuff he did. My dad was already turned off by him, but when he fired Jimmy Johnson, then he said, I don't know what the Cowboys are doing. And then years go by, and he was like, screw the Cowboys. He finally got some optimism back. Dak started playing really well. The talent looked pretty well. He had some optimism last season, and I became him. Because I used to have super high optimism when I first started watching Cowboys. I didn't know that this franchise was like this. And then I get to a point where now I'm him and he's me because he was like, yo, we could do it. We could go to. I said, no, we ain't. We ain't doing anything this year. I said, we're probably going to win first round, lose in second round because the team ain't going to be mentally prepared. What happened? Won the first game, lost the second because no one was mentally prepared. It's soft, man. I hate this team. I hate that I love this team. Yo, I need that hat, bro. No cap. Oh, Chorizio Funk. So if you type that into Google, I guess, Chorizio Funk. Chorizio Funk. He sent it to me so I could rep it and tell people about it. So if you want this hat, it's Chorizio Funk. Why are we talking about the Cowgirls? This is Spurs YouTube channel. Right, you right, man. We should be talking about winners. I don't know why we're talking about losers right now. You're completely right. Stop the Westbrook slander. Who slander? Oh, that's cool, Gio. I see that you still have the wrench on there, so you're still a I was worrying about that the other day. I said they're gonna still be moderators, so I guess you are still a moderator. Cool. But you said sub clan. Yo, you get a schedule for the live stream, dude? I don't. I randomly got on today. I actually got on because of all the shootings, and I need to get my mind off of it. So yeah, I'm really I'm really hurt about everything. So about that stuff. So I just wanted to get on here. So no, it was random today, and there was no subjects. You know what I'm saying? There's no Spurs subjects, and I don't want to promise, especially right now. I don't want to promise a certain time I'll be on, and sometimes it just doesn't work out like that. So, but eventually I'll get a better schedule when I'll be on. It'll probably be like every Friday, every Saturday, or something like that. But he said, "Word, dang, thanks for ruining my mood." No, man, no, we've been in here the whole time talking Spurs. You should have been in here. We lifted the mood in here. Yeah, I'm posting this so clans see it that Cowboys wait, what? Yeah, I'm reposting this so clans see it that Cowboys rant. LOL. 1 Clippers, 2 Nuggets. Wait, I'm so confused with what you're saying. Yeah, I'm reposting this so clans see it that Cowboys rant. I don't know what you mean, but am I crazy? I'm reading it wrong. I don't know. 1 Clippers, 2 Nuggets, 3 Blazers, 4 Spurs, 5 Rockets, 6 Jazz, 7 Lakers, 8 Warriors. Warriors are not going to be 8. I can tell you that right now. I will put Nuggets at 1, possibly Clippers at 2. I wouldn't mind putting Spurs at 3. I will put the Warriors at 4. Blazers at 5. I'll put Rockets at 6. Jazz at 7. No, I'll keep Lakers at. Dang, I can't put Jazz in 08. Dang, I'll have to think about it. You got a pretty good list. I just don't see Warriors being 8. That's my only thing. Warriors gonna have to be somewhere else. Wait, what Ruru do? I saw Ruru praying for El Paso. He said, I'm gonna pull Ruru. Why? What'd she do? What's wrong? What Ruru do? No, that's a huge tragedy. It's terrible. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, I'm behind on the comments. My bad, y'all. Yeah, my bad. Hey, bro, I'm the one that sent you the post about DeJounte and Zoe. I was actually surprised to see everyone was saying they preferred DeJounte. Yeah, I reposted that on the story, man. That was pretty cool. I was shocked too reading through. I was like, dang, that's a lot of love for DeJounte. I think it's because DeJounte has managed to become popular while being a Spur, and that is not normal. People just like him. He's always at events, I guess, and he's so cool with D Wade and LeBron and Jamal Crawford too. People like his swag, so they do notice him when he play. So, but them saying he's way better than Lonzo, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Oh, you have the Spurs as 5 to 7 seed. I don't. It depends, man. It depends. This year I had us at 2 seed, which honestly we were like just a few games away from being 2 seed. It's just that we kept losing games we should have won. So it's hard for me now to jump on here and be like, "Oh, we should be this," when the Spurs always do, like not always do it, but they did it last year where we didn't beat teams we should have beat. But hopefully, with the addition of Duncan on the sidelines and DeJounte Murray coming and Carroll coming, and hopefully that's not the case this year. Hope they win against who they should win, and DeMar having an extra year on his belt. I wonder how many people this stream has been going on for an hour and 22 minutes. I wonder how many people like later on that's gonna see this video that's actually gonna click on it and listen to all of it. I bet you some people probably listen to it on their way to work or something. I do that. I know I've done that with people. Like I listen to people talk and I would just put it on and do my thing. Honestly, honest truth though, maybe in the next coming months, um, if I gain any other revenue from YouTube, I'll probably use that money to try to get a decent camera that I don't have to use my phone, where I could just use my laptop so we can do the whole. But I might not have to do that. I might not have to do that because I can use Streamlabs now. It's just that the Wi-Fi shuts down over here if I use too much of it for some reason. It shuts down and it restarts. So once I'm in Murray, I'll have about 100 MB per second. So maybe that'll help. Yeah, that'll probably help. And it won't just shut down like that. Because it's not my computer shutting down. It's literally the Wi-Fi shutting off after it just streamed too long. What's happening, bro? Keep doing your thing. Thanks, man. Thanks, big gang. Training camp is only a month away. Oh, so close. Let's see. Man, I'm telling y'all, this has been an awesome stream. Like, I really enjoy sitting here talking to you guys about, Spurs basketball. It's just so fun to talk about, It's so easy to talk about, too. I put it on my headset and just listen. Oh, really? That's cool. Clan, while I was on a voice chat with some other Spurs fans today, I heard some bad stuff. What you hear, man? What you hear? Bro, I swear LaMarcus and DeRozan can be top 15 players if they're just consistent, but they always go through a slump. I think DeRozan is a top 15, but some people call me crazy for that. But I put him 12, 13, but I don't know. NBA storyteller be so dumb. Europeans are, yes, more used to following and executing rules, but they are not pushovers. You said somebody was a pushover? Hell yeah, clan. Thanks for the live. Thanks, Kills. Thanks, man. Yeah, I love being on here. It's so easy. But yeah, like I said, I'll eventually get Streamlabs popping because I enjoy Streamlabs more. Like I love having like the chat on the screen. You know what I mean? Make people feel like they're more a part of the discussion. Because this is literally like, if you look at this video later, just on your phone, you literally just see me. Well, I guess you could still see the chat if you wanted to. I mean, who's going through the chat post stream? You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, you, Chulo, you do it. Anytime someone's in media says something about someone winning is a jab due to jealousy, ignore NBA storyteller. Yeah. Somebody told me, and I mean, I'll talk about it, I don't care. Somebody told me, and you guys can tell me if you've seen it, anybody that follow me on Spurs Wave, this is for the Spurs Wave people. Somebody told me that Spurs fan pages, don't like my page or my content, and don't like me. And I was like, I don't even know who y'all talking about. There was a few people that said that. And I want to know if y'all heard anything about that, because I'm actually curious. Do I care? Not really. I mean, not really. I mean, I think I have one of the best Spurs platforms. But I mean, I don't know. Clan, was I late? On the discussion? No, you weren't late. You're only like an hour and 20 minutes late, man. No problem. Uh, you said what? That's crazy. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. Um, yeah, you streaming some great Spurs talk. Oh, thanks, man. I try not to question Spurs drafting, but Luca over Brandon Clark is something we could look at 5 years from now and either laugh or cry. True, true. I mean, it's always iffy, man. It's always iffy. I saw that, but never seen any shade thrown at you. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody said that they seen shade thrown at me. I'm like, I don't even know who you're talking about. And they must have took it off real quick because I didn't see it. I got the noti 2 minutes ago for the stream. Dang, really? Why you get it so late? Didn't you have beef with Kawhi's burner on Insta a while back? Kawhi's burner? Who? Who? Spurs talk is full of old men being racist, dumb kids. That was so random. Hold on, I missed something. Chill up. What do you see? I'll be on Spurs talk, and this is way better. Oh, okay. You were just explaining how it is. I was like, dang, people. I didn't know people were throwing racist jabs at me now. As soon as I start getting some racist comments, then I know I made it. Then I know this YouTube channel is about to pop. When that start happening, I know I made it. Oh, I hope you wasn't mad. I DM'd you some Spurs stuff. Ella, did you see the murals from Marco and Lonnie? No, I didn't. Why would I be mad about that? I'll look at it. I didn't even see it. Yeah, yo, what was? Hold on, I want to get back to you said Kawhi's burner. I had beef with Kawhi's burner. Kawhi's burner. I'm trying to think who I've had beef with. I didn't really have beef with anybody. Kawhi's burner. It was a Kawhi page. I think Kawhi's sister blocked me. I don't even know why she blocked. Well, I guess she has a reason to block me, but I wasn't going at her. I think it was people on my page tagging her or something. I never went at her, his sister. I love it because it's good, friendly Spurs conversation all the time. Yeah, man. Yeah. And we got these good moderators in here. We got King, Kenneth, and Gio. So. Dang. I'm trying to think who I've had beef with. Now, I know I've had beef with people before on Instagram, but I just don't remember. LA has lost so much weight. Yeah, he has. What's a mod? A moderator? It's somebody who, like, if somebody comes in and says something jacked up, someone says something really messed up, yeah, moderator controls for the stream, yeah. If they say something really messed up, or harassing somebody or saying something racist or something sexist, the moderators can actually either block them or, put them on timeout. She might have blocked, but I told you guys don't block people initially. Like, at least just put them on timeout first before we just block people. She might have blocked you because she got mad about that Twitter thing. You remember that? What Twitter thing that I did? What I do on Twitter? Yo, I'm really interested in this. What did I do on Twitter, Ruru? Damn. I don't know. I know I had beef with what's his name? Dwan Blair one time. I don't know. What did I do on Twitter? I like Lonnie. He needs time. He does need time. We don't need Bill. Can Spurs get Bill? We don't need Bill. I don't know. Bill will be a huge upgrade over DeMar. Huge? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with huge upgrade over DeMar. I don't think they run on the same level. That's why a lot of people had DeMar out of the top 15, and I had him in the top 15 because a lot of people put Bill over him, and I don't know. Dwan Blair beef? Yeah, it was like Dwan Blair was saying some messed up stuff to fans. It was a long time ago. Like, it was when I only had like maybe 5,000, 6,000 subs, maybe 10,000. And yeah, we went at it. And then he ended up blocking me. I did something really messed up because it was actually wrong on my part. I told a lot of people on my page to go mess with him. So a whole bunch of people from my page jumped on Dewan Blair's page and just started like talking trash about him. And yeah, he blocked me. But I deserved it that time. I deserved it. But hey, it is what it is. It was messed up. I did do that, and it was messed up. It wasn't cool. I wouldn't dare do that now. He'd be a coach of the year candidate. Oh, come on. You gotta tell me what I did on Ruru. If you still in here, you gotta tell me what I did. I want to at least know what I did before I leave because I don't remember the Twitter thing. You're grown up now. Yeah, man. I did that I was in high school. At the end of high school. Yeah, he was mad because we sent his ass to the mat. Yeah, he was pissed off. He was pretty pissed off. But you know what? I get blocked now, and I don't be knowing why I got blocked. DeJounte blocked me. I don't even know why he blocked me because a lot of people speculated that he blocked me because I was hating or this. It really wasn't like that. I didn't say nothing. He blocked a lot of people. I didn't say nothing to him. Right when he became a Spur, he blocked me. I didn't say anything. I didn't even know who DeJounte Murray was. It wasn't until later on till I realized I was like, he blocked me. DJ blocks everyone. Yeah, I don't get it. And I did nothing but talk highly of him. Danny Green blocked me. And I was just a little critical of Danny Green. I was never rude to Danny Green. He was following me at one point. Now he blocked me. His dad followed. Well, I don't know if his dad still follows me. I didn't look, but his dad followed me for a while, and he followed me. And I don't know why Danny blocked me. I might have been a little critical. I was always on Danny's side. Like I was always cool. I didn't say anything about Danny. I was trying my best to just keep it cool. Even when he had those trash games, I was keeping it cool with Danny. Marco blocked me, and I know why he blocked me. And it really wasn't that bad. I mean, really, it was not that bad what I said about Marco. Because what happened was, because Marco, Danny is a diva, I guess, but Marco blocked me this season, I think, because I posted, because we were on a stretch where we kept losing. And I was just giving my opinion on, some people that probably need to step up, players that have been playing well. And I did say Marco in LA, got to step up. But I think I followed it with a compliment from Marco. So and I made plenty of videos talking highly about Marco, but hey, he blocked me, so I don't know. It used to irritate me when I got blocked. Now I don't really care. I mean, I got other accounts. I could just, if I need to know something that they posted, either somebody messaged me, I go on another account and look at what they said, or I can just go on another account and check up and see what they doing. But yeah, these players are block heavy, man. I don't know why they block so quickly. I've been nothing but positive. Gary Neal has been real cool. Anytime I say anything about Gary Neal, he messaged me back, say thank you. He's like, I appreciate it. Anything. So Gary Neal is real cool. And what page they blocked you on? They blocked me on the Spurs Wave page. The other pages they don't even know about. So they blocked me on the Spurs Wave page. Yep. Yeah, I'm nothing but positive though. I'm nothing but positive. I mean, I'm positive about all the teams. I'm the most positive, or one, not the most, but I would say I'm one of the most positive Spurs fan pages. By design, on purpose, I try my best to be positive on this page and on Instagram because the team is gonna get enough hate. And why spread hate to our team? I mean, to our own team. You know what I mean? So now, if they deserve it, like LA in Game 7, I'm a go off. But for the most part, I'm pretty chill with everything. But yeah, they still, if they block me, they'll block anybody. You made it when they're all blocking you. They're reading your info while they're taking a dump first time in the morning. That's really funny. That's really funny. You know who else blocked me that I'm actually like really happy about? I got blocked by Zaza. That was pretty awesome. And that was on purpose. I wanted his ass to block me. He pissed me off so bad. I went at Zaza, y'all. I swear. It was like 10 posts in a row about Zaza. And people were just talking so much trash, tagging him, sending it over to him. He deserved it, bro. He deserved it. I went at Zaza, man. I can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't stand players that don't have talent. That's not good, and all they do is try to injure you. You know, it's like no respect. He deserved it, dude. I don't care. And then one thing is when I go at somebody, it's not really me trying to be like personal. Like I don't say, Zaza, I hope this happens to you or something like that. I just point out what I saw on the court. I never get personal. I never get personal. Um, Now I did get personal with DeJounte, but that's way after he blocked me. He blocked me years ago, so I did get personal about DeJounte, but that was only because of information he put out there. And if it's information that's putting out there by a player, and I got this page now, I'll talk about it. But yeah, it was about DeJounte and his dad because that was wild when they kept going back and forth. That was that was rough. So I did talk about that at some point. I was really sleepy when I made that video. I wish I would have made that video over. I want to delete it now, but I don't know. What's the point? I mean, I'm not going to remake it, you know, and I don't have that video. Even if I want to remake it, I don't have that video of his dad talking crap. I didn't even have the video of the first rant that his dad did because I went and looked for it and he took it off. And that was a really good rant. And I can't find it anywhere. It was really good. He went into so much detail about DeJounte. I mean, it was one of those things where you just want to get some popcorn and be like, dude, like he talked about how DeJounte was a bully, and it was like, dang. I mean, I know DeJounte's cool now, but dang, he was a butt. Hey y'all, how y'all feeling about the K Love rumors? Okay, so this is a real thing. Everyone's mentioning it. I'm gonna look it up. Y'all. I'm gonna look up this K Love stuff. I'm gonna look it up. Me and Zaza have the same amount of NBA talent. Nah, bro. You probably got some integrity, so you're a little bit better than. Wait, what? All right, hold on. Because of what he did to Kawhi. Da 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 da. Mike Finger from Spurs Zone blocked me. I think it's because I got really mad at the San Antonio media and was completely wrong about it. Oh, you were wrong about it? Or were they wrong? What did they do? Same sentence again. If I hear number 2 and Zaza on the same sentence again, I'm gonna explode. That's funny. That's like San Antonio United. Oh, that page, San Antonio United. I think it's a young kid running that page, but he's a Kawhi Leonard fan and Spurs fan. But he be saying suspect things that make me question if he's a fan. Um, I'm sure he's a fan. I think that's a good discussion to have. Like, can you be a Kawhi Leonard fan and Spurs fan at the same time? And I tried to think about it because there's a lot of fans that still support Kawhi. Um, that's tough, man. I mean, can you? You say yup. So you can be a Spurs fan and a Kawhi fan at the same time. It's I don't know, man. It seems kind of counterintuitive. You say yes and no. I think you Rude said I think you can. You said I can't. Still a Kawhi fan and a Spurs fan. Hmm. Dang, man. I don't know. I like you're a Spurs fan. You say I hate Kawhi but love Zaza. Okay, what? What? Man, come on, Crammy. Stop it. Well, with the side, I don't know. Cause here's my thing. I'm not a fan of Kawhi no more. You know, like when I think fan, I think like I want you to do well. Like I want you to win. Like I love your game, and if you win, I'm cool with you winning. I'm not like that with Kawhi. Like I respect Kawhi's game. You know, I like his defense. I like how hard he plays. I like his offense. I liked it when he was with the Spurs. But it's like when you stab the Spurs in the back like he did, you know what I mean? And then he goes on and, you know, he goes to this team, and once they win the championship, other people on the team are screaming out F pop, you know, they don't care, you know, it wasn't like this in San Antonio. You know, they saying all this stuff and basically just trying to support what Kawhi thinks behind the scenes. it's hard for me to say I'm a fan of his. You know what I mean? I don't really like him. I don't like him. I don't think. I mean, as far as basketball integrity, I don't like him. Basketball speaking, I don't like the dude. Now, personally, if I met him or something like that, I mean, he might be a cool guy, but might be a fun guy. But just as far as basketball, he irritates me, man, what he did to our team. So it's for me, it's hard for me to be both. I can't be a Kawhi fan. I can respect him, but I can't be a fan of his. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't know. Thing is, Kawhi was doing the same stuff as San Antonio. They just didn't give it media coverage. That's true. That's true. It's just the amount of hate that, and I guess it's also because some people kind of mix up like what happened with what they feel like happened. Because a lot of people use the narrative that Kawhi was just hurt and the Spurs pushed him to play, and that's what happened. When in reality, even me personally, I was talking to Messina's son, and I guess I can say it now. Messina ain't even on the team, but I was talking to Messina's son during that season, and he told me the feeling that coaches were having about Kawhi at the time. He was saying that they don't feel like he's trying to come back. He said that his dad was like, Kawhi is up to something. Like it was real sus. It was real sus about what was going on with Kawhi. And then it comes down to it seems like he was trying to change the narrative to make himself look like a good guy, make us look like the villains, so he could slither his way out of San Antonio and officially, eventually go to LA. You know, so he never looked like a bad guy. He is a master of manipulation to me, and I'm just not a fan of it. I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of it. You see here. Dude, did you just delete Krammy's King Kenneth? What was his message, bro? I see you just deleted his message. What was his message? Don't just be deleting messages. If you don't, cause I'm gonna have to take you off moderator. Cause Crammy cool. I don't know what Crammy said, but Crammy cool. See, I can't even view the dang message. I'm gonna have to take you off moderator, man. You can't just delete messages if you don't agree with them. Oh, you said I misclicked? Oh, okay, man. All right. All right, King Kenneth. Not lying. Okay. Okay. What was Crammy's message? Crammy, what was your message? I just want to know what you guys say. People still think San Antonio tried to force him to play. Word is RC wanted to move him injured before the trade deadline that year, but Pop killed it. Oh, really? So Pop tried his best, didn't he? Please, no more Kawhi talk. That's cool. I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna talk plenty of Kawhi talk when we facing the Clippers and whooping that arse. Oh wait, I can't see Kramer's message. It says if Kawhi would have stayed, he would have left anyways because he wanted to play for his hometown. Yeah, he would have left anyway. Yeah, you right. Yeah, he would have left anyway. Yep. Let's talk about how much more muscular Lonnie looks though. Why you put the eyes like that? Like you looking at him. Man, looking at him hard. He is muscular. He did. You can tell he added some muscle though. Real talk. I'm surprised there's 50 people in here. I've been on here almost 2 hours. Just sitting here. You know I'm sitting on a treadmill right now? I'm sitting on a treadmill. This is America. Okay, this is weird. I don't know why my screen keeps glitching. That is weird. He tried to trade number 2 to Knicks for Porzingis in 2017, actually. Wow. Really? Wow. Pretty cool. I didn't know that. No, I think we got a better deal. It's cool. We're all good. Porzingis is kind of injury prone anyway. Under our staff, we probably could fix him up, but still. I love me Bruce Bowen, but he was kind of like our version Zaza, sad to say. Well, here's the difference between Bruce Bowen and Zaza. Bruce Bowen did some dirty stuff, for sure. But Bruce Bowen had talent, and Bruce Bowen was a really good player. and he was a good 3-point shooter. He's a pretty good two-way player. He was a good teammate. Zaza's none of that. Zaza seems like to me just a, a he's a jerk. All right, he's just a jerk that's not doesn't have talent. You can't tell me one thing Zaza does great. He literally just tries to injure players. Every single play, it seems like he's swinging the elbow or doing something that's sneaky. You know that's not good at all. At least Bruce Bowen was talented. At least Bruce Bowen was a good teammate. He seemed like a pretty good guy too. Zaza just seems like I don't know, man. He's just Zaza is good at not being good. Yeah, and he's so bad till it's like refs don't even see it when he do dirty stuff because he just comes across as clumsy all the time. So when he does something, he makes it look like I was just being clumsy. Clay putting in that work on the treadmill. Pretty much, I guess. Butt's gonna have marks on it. Zaza is bad, but so valuable to your team. I can't stand Zaza. I wouldn't want Zaza at all. But I mean, Spurs wouldn't take him anyway. I bet the slowest person on earth can walk the whole earth before we make another trade. Probably so. What I'm saying is Pop knew how Bruce would play and allowed him to do so in order to hurt others. Pop was all for it and backed him up. So why are we mad at Zaza? I guess that's why, because Bruce was good. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know, man. I mean, Bruce was good. I mean, how many players? Can you tell me how many players Bruce injured? I mean, how many players has Bruce Bowen injured? And Bruce Bowen, like I said, he was talented. Like there's other players that are dirty. It's not just Zaza. Chris Paul do dirty stuff all the time. Kevin Garnett did dirty stuff all the time. It's not that even Jakob on our team right now, he does some dirty stuff. It's not that I'm totally against you doing a little dirty stuff here and there. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, I am against it if it's not in the realm of talent. Like if you have no talent and you're doing it, it's just like, yo, you're only out here. That's the only thing you can do. You know, sometimes players like, you know, like I mentioned, CP3, Kevin Garnett, they do stuff like that to get under your skin, to mess with you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Duncan's done a few dirty things before. Like they do it just kind of get under your skin. But they don't solely rely on their dirtiness to try to win a game. That's the problem with Zaza. He relies only on his big, clumsy dirtiness to stay in the NBA. That's why I don't like him. Now, when it comes to Bruce Bowen, I'm not saying he was right for what he did at all, but Bruce Bowen seemed like he was more in that realm of old school players, but he was talented. He didn't just solely rely on dirtiness to win games. Bruce Bowen could defend. Dude was a good defender. He could play. He could shoot. You know? Oh, they can get away with it because they're coaches? Because this coach was so powerful, Pat Riley and Pop some goes. I don't know, man. I just feel like Kevin, you know, like I said, Kevin Garnett was pretty dirty, but he could play his ass off. He didn't rely on his dirtiness to do anything. It was just something he would throw out every now and then. Like, yeah, I'm a, you know, hit you where it hurts every now and then. You know, I'm gonna pick on you. And Jakob, you said, I mean, Jakob is working on his post game, and Jakob is talented as well. I've watched Jakob play this whole season. Jakob can play. He can block shots. He can do a lot of things. Jakob gets dirty sometimes, but that's what I'm saying. It ain't Zaza dirty where it's like, this is all I can do and this is all I'm going to do. It just happens in the midst of a game sometimes. He said Rodman was worse. Yeah, Rodman was. Come on. No one gets on to Robert Horry for the same reason. Robert Horry did some dirty stuff, but Robert Horry could play. If the problem with Zaza, the man can't play. He can't play. And it's like you shouldn't be in the, because when you can't play like that, you're not even respecting the game at all. He doesn't respect the game of basketball. He just tries to injure people. That's a difference. Bruce Bowen respected the game. I forgot Rodman was a Spur. Yeah, man, that was super short time. I mean, what do you guys think about the whole like dirty thing? I mean, I'm not solely against Zaza only because I understand the like hypocrisy of it. Like I understand what you're trying to say. You're like, yo, you know, how you gonna hate on Zaza, but then you don't do it with Bruce? Like that's a fair assessment. It's fair, but I just see it differently, and it's not just because Bruce Bowen is a Spur. Because I see it different with lots of players. Can't play dirty no more. The NBA put a clamps on that. Yeah, yeah, and it was different. It was a different game too. You know, even Bruce Bowen's era, it was a different game. People played a little nastier, a little tougher. You know, and, I mean, think about like, and I wasn't around for this time, so I'm not gonna act like I was, but I've seen plenty of highlights and films on it. But you think about the bad boy Pistons and what they did to Michael Jordan and what Michael Jordan had to go through, you know, just to try to get a game in, to win a game against them. I mean, it's totally different NBA. They would get away with everything then, you know. But the thing is, the Pistons were talented. They had talent. You know, I guess that's just my main thing. If you ain't got talent, I just don't want you in the NBA. And then your sole purpose in the NBA is to hurt people. You just a henchman. That's my thing. I just feel like he's a henchman. Bruce is an elite defender, like Andre. Bruce is tough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a great defender. He didn't just rely on his dirtiness. He did some dirty stuff though. But he didn't rely on it. This page on IG Spurs fan page said we should trade DeMar. I I don't think we should. Sammy Ramirez said mind blown. I don't even know what y'all talking about. I hope Weatherspoon gets minutes over Mills, but Pop loves his vets. Oh no. Nah man. Mills needs his minutes. I don't think you realize how much we need Mills. Even on the court, we need Mills. Mills at the beginning of the season was lights out. It's just that Mills kind of, I don't know, man. He just gets colder as the season goes for some reason. Maybe you should just hold him off until later in the season. I don't know. Mills needs to stay. I agree. Miles Turner for DeMar. Nah. I don't want Miles Turner for no DeMar. That's crazy. Did you see DeMar working with Metu Clan? DeMar was working with Metu. I'm not a big Metu fan. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people love Metu. I'm not a big Metu fan. Y'all, what time is it? Damn, 9 o'clock. Yo, Clan, when we have really big news, can you do your 3-minute, 4-minute videos? Still do the stream. Oops, sorry. Hold on, let me read it. Still do streams, but some of us don't have the time to watch 2-hour streams when we want to learn one news fact. Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna do those. It's just that there's no news out there. I mean, I could. I mean, I could do a. I mean, I just like editing stuff, but I don't know. I mean, it's so much easier to get on the streams, but if it's like some news, I don't know. I mean, would anybody? Here's a question. For example, when we do have news, yeah, I got you. Here's a question. Yesterday I just did live streams anyway, because when I do live streams, I could limit them to about 40 minutes. I know that's super long, 40 minutes, but usually when it's news, it's different subjects. So is there anybody that would be willing to put timestamps on certain stuff? I don't know. I mean, it's a few people that be in here all the time. So maybe not anybody in particular, but like if you wanted to, that would be cool. If you wanted to put a timestamp in the comments or something, that would be cool. But yeah, I can most definitely do that. You saying just make 3-4 minute videos? I could do that. I mean, if I did that, then I would get right off of that, then go live maybe. I mean, post that and then go live. I don't know. I can do it though. Most of the time when I do videos, that's 3-4. Usually it's not even 3-4. I can't do 3 or 4 minutes, man. It got to be at least like 9. It's hard for me to do 3 or 4 minutes. But if it's like 9, I could do that. But I like to edit those. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm always keep the lives going, but you're just asking for like a few minute videos when we have news, which is fine. Let's see. Just do edit videos along with streams. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 24-hour right now claim. I ain't doing that right now. Hell no. It had to be a special occasion. Like somebody said, we win the championship. It was a special occasion. I don't even know if we win the championship. We get to the finals. Spurs win, and we say Spurs going to the finals. I might do it. I might do it then. Sure, I might even do it. We go to Western Conference Finals. I don't know. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do it. You know what? I'm gonna say it right here. I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream this season at some point. It'll probably be playoffs, but it'll be some point. I will do it regardless. If we lose in the playoffs, I will do a 24-hour stream. I don't know how that's gonna work. How do other people do 24-hour streams? Like, what about when I have to like go to the bathroom, take showers? I mean, what do I just take the phone in the bathroom with me and just like sit it on the counter? I mean, how do you do a 24-hour stream? I mean, am I going to eat in front of y'all? I don't know. That's weird. I've done it before. Somebody got mad at me for eating on camera. Hold on. There's a bug over here. Damn it. Hold on. Kill this bug, man. I hate bugs. It's so... Ugh. I hate bugs. Play 2K. Oh, that's a good idea. Play 2K on it. For sure, I won't miss it. Yo, that's a good idea. So what would I need for that? You saying do it Twitch? Can you connect your Twitch to YouTube? Like, how would I do it? You better not eat that bug. Ugh. You coming down to San Antonio anytime soon? I wasn't. I might take another trip this summer. Not this summer, but maybe this fall. I might take another trip. I don't know where I would go though. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to San Antonio this fall. I don't know. We'll see. Clan, just make sure during the 24-hour stream you don't eat a bug. I'm not gonna eat a bug. Yo, but that was a good idea though with the 2K thing. I might have to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna be on here for like a couple more minutes, then I'm gonna get off. But that's a good idea. 24-hour stream on 2K. Dang, I can't play 2K that long. I guess I wouldn't have to play it the whole time, would I? What happens if we face a bunch of adversity this season in the playoffs? It can happen with this Western Conference. From Houston, D'Antoni versus Pop, Lakers, LeBron versus Tim Duncan, Clippers, Kawhi versus Spurs. That would be nice. You said LeBron versus Tim Duncan? This LeBron versus Pop. LeBron always has a hard time versus Pop. You need a capture card. Yeah. I'll have to get a capture card. Like I said, unless I did it on Twitch. All right, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and get off. Please. Y'all don't know that. I was about to mention something from Kel Mitchell. Yeah. Kel Mitchell did something where he did like Kel's videos live. And he did a lot of parodies on it. But you guys wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If not, thank you for being on here once again. I'm like still reading comments. I don't know why I'm talking and reading comments. One thing that you guys can do for me, if you're planning on going to any type of concert, and a lot of people did it this last month or these last 2 weeks, and that was awesome. You used that code for SeatGeek. So if you're planning on going to any type of concert or going to any type of sporting event, please to get $20 off your ticket, you can get $20 off. Just go to SeatGeek.com and use promo code Spurs Dynasty. I really need to change that to probably Clan something. I don't know, but it's Spurs Dynasty. Use Spurs Dynasty at checkout, and you'll get $20 off your first purchase. Any concert, any sporting event, any play that you're trying to go to, just go on SeatGeek, look it up. And like I said, use promo code Spurs Dynasty, and you're good. Let's see. Sub to Clan or else. Yeah, sub to me or else. That's right. I'd watch it on Twitch. Do you think the Spurs will win 50 games? Oh, yes, most definitely. All right, I got to get off, y'all. I'm about to get off. I'm getting tired. I literally sat on this hard treadmill for 2 hours straight and talked Spurs. Yo, 2 hours. I did it for 2 hours. Imagine being on here for 24 hours talking Spurs. I don't know. It's going to be a challenge. It'll be fun, though. I'm definitely going to do it. Later, Clan. All right, man. Later. Thank you, King Kenneth, for being a good mod. You too, Geo. I guess we might add some more mods as time goes on. We get more followers or whatever. But I really appreciate the love. Thanks for helping this channel grow so much. I really want it to get bigger. Like, I want every single Spurs fans to get over here. Everybody that's subscribed to San Antonio Spurs, the official page, I want them over here so we can talk Spurs. But all right, guys, tell your friends about the page. Until next time, deuces. Talk to you later. Love, and peace out.